Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Wilson Brothers Plumbing. They can help you if you run into any kind of plumbing issue. It is a locally owned and operated company. Wilson Brothers Plumbing, led by Ricky Wilson and the team, work every single day to help people right here in East Tennessee. They have helped me at my home. They've helped us with a problem that we ran into, an underground leak issue during the springtime. They helped us fix the problem. They were great with the service. They were great with making sure we were taken care of all the way through, communicating with us during the work. They helped us with a project that we had planned. If you need help with renovating your kitchen, your bathroom at your home, get in touch with the professionals at Wilson Brothers Plumbing to see how they can help you. They're going to be honest up front, pricing up front on any kind of work that they might do for you. You can also sign up for Wilson Brothers Plumbing Priority Service for only $99 per year. Get in touch, see how they can help you. If you need a water heater, they have the summer water heater special. Tell them that I told you to call. Wilson Brothers Plumbing at 865-415-1537 or visit wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. That's wilsonbrothersplumbing.com. Wilson Brothers, the proof is in the plumbing.
This has been a paid announcement.
Are you noticing cracks in your walls, moisture in your crawl space, water in your basement, bowing basement walls, or sunken concrete in your driveway or sidewalk? If so, these are classic signs of foundation and settlement issues. You need a local repair team that can solve the problem with a lasting solution. United Structural Systems. USS has been repairing homes in Tennessee for 30 years. For peace of mind, schedule your free estimate today with a visit to USSTN.com/Knoxville. Go Vols!
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right, drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Retail marketing campaign, one trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Are you tired of struggling with your gate every time you come home? Say goodbye to the hassle and hello to convenience with Stanley Fencing, your East Tennessee experts and automatic gate operators. From big fencing jobs to cozy backyard setups, they've got you covered. At Stanley Fencing, they take pride in not just building fences, but building lasting relationships with their customers. Because when you choose them, you're not just getting a fence, you're getting a partner for life. Stanley Fencing, where quality and care come together.
Unlock the life and longevity you deserve with Marble City Family Chiropractic. If you're experiencing chronic or acute pain, Marble City Family Chiropractic can help. They now offer MLS cold laser treatments, which promote cellular growth, regeneration, and healing. It's ideal for patients with arthritis, neck and back injuries, herniated discs, knee conditions, bursitis, carpal tunnel, and plantar fasciitis. The effects are long-lasting, and the treatment is painless. To schedule your appointment, call 766-2081 or visit MarbleCityChiropractic.com.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles Table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Frazier's massive in-stock selection means buying power muscle, and that means big savings for you. Frazier's always keeps hundreds of thousands of square feet of the best-selling carpet, hardwood, luxury vinyl tile and plank, and more, all in stock. Plus, no money down and free financing for an entire year. So call 546-4850 for a free in-home estimate. If you're even thinking about new floor covering and going to the big box stores, think again and come to Frazier's Carpet One. Apples to apples, we guarantee it. Frazier's will beat the big box stores with no money down and free financing for an entire year. We make it easy. Everything for the floor from the store you trust more. Frazier's Carpet One.
Fair, honest sports conversation from two guys that define credibility. Here's Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. 865-656-9900. So I think Andrew took issue with what I said at the end of last segment. I wasn't defending anyone's lying. I'm saying that lying is all over the place in college athletics. I think people choose when they defend lying.
Yeah, correct.
Andrew asked, why even be a reporter if literally you defend lying? I get that not everyone says everything, but that's kind of cheap. No, I'm doing the opposite. I'm calling out other people for defending lying. If it's somebody on your side that tells a lie or stretches the truth, often you're okay with it. But if it's somebody on the other side that lies and doesn't tell the truth, you're happy to call it out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I don't like lying.
Yeah.
I often, when I try to share the truth, if it's uncomfortable truth, I get called out for it because people don't want to hear it. So no, Andrew, it would be the opposite of what you took from last segment.
I just know there's a lot of people, man, that put a lot of work in to accommodate him and his family during recruiting while they were here. And I just thought those comments were just unnecessary. I mean, he's young, but at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure they have a PR team, and to get up there and say that, you know, money wasn't a part of it when there's been several different reports from different people that the reports line up about how money was brought up during December, how money was a topic along with other things. And I would have thought he would have learned a lesson from this experience, which I'm sure he did, but trying to, I guess, bend the truth is something that side is still doing, because that's what they did when reports started coming out. They looked like fools when they were denying everything and attacking credible people only to be wrong. And so it just seems like much hasn't changed. That's all.
I don't know how much involvement Nico has in those conversations. You probably know better than me, but how much knowledge does he have when those conversations are taking place? Because we know about his father's influence. And again, I'll use the word control when it comes to the money stuff. I don't know how much money Nico has gotten.
I mean,
those are questions I have that will never be answered.
He may have not known that there was a conversation about more money needing to be part of his deal moving forward. He may have, it may not. I cannot say for sure. But Nico knows he didn't come to Tennessee for free.
Of course, yeah. But 3 years ago when he was coming to Tennessee around here, we didn't really want to talk about the fact that he was coming here for all that money.
Correct.
So around here, we're a lot more comfortable talking about it when he leaves than when he arrives. That's part of my point.
Yeah.
That was the truth then. But it was uncomfortable then. It's easier to talk about now because he's gone and feelings aren't so good.
Yeah. But I still wish him the best. I mean,
by the way, it didn't bother me then that he came here with that big price tag. It does that's the new world you have to get used to. It doesn't bother me in the pro leagues if a player leaves in free agency. Max Fried got his big deal with the Yankees, leaving the Braves. Congratulations, Max Fried. That's how it works.
Well, don't bother me either.
But the professional leagues, they have structure to it. College athletics has none. They have no structure. They have no leadership. That's the big issue. Until you get that figured out, this is just going to keep happening. For different reasons. Tennessee has the Boo Carter situation. It's different than the Nico situation. It has nothing to do with NIL demands or anything like that, as far as we know. But it's still out of control. Still a mess. So that's college football right now.
It's a hot mess. But hey, go ball out, man. Go ball out. Have a good season. That's what I hope.
Bob texted in, sorry I can never wish a player that leaves Tennessee the wrong way the best in whatever he does. I hope somebody like Nico has good health and is successful in life, but I hope any football endeavors from here out fell for him.
No, that's not my approach. But hey, that can be your approach, and I can totally understand. I mean, because I would like to be right about our evaluation.
Right.
I don't want them to go bomb, but teach his own, and I respect everyone's opinion there. I mean, being a fan involves emotions, and when you have a player that wears your team's colors and decides to not wear them, you're going to have emotions attached to that decision, and I get that. I understand that. Respect it.
865-656-9900 if you would like to share your thoughts. There is the Boo Carter situation. There's somewhat of an update there, not necessarily related to his status with Tennessee's football team, but how things have been handled behind the scenes. We'll get you that, and we'll continue to invite your calls and texts at 865-656-9900. Next to Jason Swain, VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward here on Josh and Swain.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Tennessee basketball officially signed Etan Borg after the 22-year-old guard announced his commitment to the Volunteers last Friday. The NCAA officially gave Borg 3 years of eligibility remaining earlier this week, and he will be a true sophomore on the Vols roster this upcoming season. Borg spent the past 2 seasons playing professionally in Israel, where he averaged 11 points per game. Yesterday at Big Ten Media Days, former Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava said that his decision to leave the Volunteers did not have anything to do with name, image, likeness.
Yeah, ultimately it came down to me, wanting to be back home. Be back home next to my family while still competing at the highest level. And, that's what UCLA provided for me.
Iamaleava left Tennessee's program in April. The Bruins opened the season August 30th against Utah. Major League Baseball games tonight. Yankees host the Phillies at 7. Dodgers take on the Red Sox at 7:15. The Cubs take on the White Sox at 7:40. Braves visit the Rangers at 8. And the Giants face the Mets at 10:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
Have you ever had an idea floating around in your head? Like you want a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry. You've always thought about it, but you just don't know how to make it happen. Hey, it's Heather Harrington for TK Wheeler Jewelers. Now, TK Wheeler, he is a master craftsman. They've got a laboratory in their jewelry store right there on South Illinois Avenue in Oak Ridge, where they create one-of-kind, beautiful pieces of jewelry every single day of the week. And to add to the sentimentality of that special piece of jewelry, you can even bring in old broken jewelry that you never wear anymore. Like I've got a couple of rings from my grandmother. I've been hanging on to them for years, but honestly, I don't know that I'll ever wear them. But I could take them into TK Wheeler, have them refashioned, and be able to wear whatever piece of jewelry he creates for the rest of my life. How awesome is that? And it's way more affordable than you think. So if you're thinking of a one-of-a-kind piece of jewelry, think about my jewelry store. TK Wheeler Jewelers.
This has been a paid advertisement.
Save thousands off MSRP. Sales tax may be shown in the form of a discount up to $2,500. All offers with approved credit cannot combine offers.
You're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan.
Hey, Tennessee, Scott Gropp for Oak Ridge Nissan. And if you're excited about saving a few dollars on sales tax on staplers, calculators, and backpacks, how about saving thousands of dollars on your brand new Oak Ridge Nissan? You heard right, this weekend only, Oak Ridge Nissan will pay the sales tax on your new Nissan. Trade, you ask? If you got a trade, you got it made. Trade values are through the roof, so get up to $8,000 over Kelly Blue Book so we can pay it off no matter what you owe. So put this in your calculator. Get more for your trade-in, plus pay less for your new Nissan means you save thousands of dollars on your brand new Oak Ridge Nissan. So make that 10-minute drive and get to Oak Ridge Nissan's no sales tax weekend. And that's why
you're gonna drive to Oak Ridge Nissan. You're gonna drive.
Lunch was great. Market Square is such a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy, a rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall. If you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's creoninfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
Hi, I'm Pat with ProSource Home Buyers, and I buy houses cash. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast at a fair price, call me, 865-500-3711. I pay cash and close as quickly as you'd like. I buy houses in any condition, any price range, in any location. I buy several houses per month and I want to buy more. I buy inherited houses, divorced houses, behind on payment houses. I even buy my tenant won't pay me the rent houses. Do you own a house that's in rough shape and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great. I love buying those houses. I buy vacant houses, abandoned houses, condemned houses, and even foreclosure houses. If you have a house and you want to sell it fast, call me at 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711. That's 865-500-3711.
In a flash, sell your house for cash. ProSource Home Buyers.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at straighttalk.com or Walmart.
Storms starting to jump off the mountain tops, both in the Smokies and the Crab Orchard Mountains, moving to the north a little earlier than is normal, but we're still hot. 92. Most do stay dry. We have a southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour, keeping the air quality a little better and getting even hotter into next week. A first alert from the WVLC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on The Sports Animal.
This is Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. 865-656-9900. Tennessee will open fall practice in 5 days. We are getting closer. There's the weekend ahead, the report date on Monday, media day on Tuesday, practice on Wednesday. That's how close we are. 865-656-9900 if you would like to join us. Will Tennessee be joined by Boo Carter on the practice field on Wednesday? Right now, I don't know how anyone could expect that will happen. But we haven't heard anything officially from Tennessee. We haven't heard anything on the record, I believe, from Boo Carter. I know his mom has made some comments on social media. But there was also this story from CBSSports.com last night. Richard Johnson, Chris Hummer, and John Talty all wrote on the story. There was a program source from Tennessee that told CBS Carter's absence is, quote, not a Nico situation, has nothing to do with name, image, and likeness, nor revenue share compensation, which is what we've said on this show. Mm-hmm. Instead, the story writes, the tension between the two sides stems from what Tennessee and its leadership council consider multiple team rule violations, which we've discussed, and it references Adam Sparks' story from a couple of days ago with the Knoxville News-Sentinel about missing numerous team activities, being confronted by team leaders about the situation. And then there's also this. So a couple of days ago on the show, you mentioned, believe Boo is now being represented by Omar Cooper. And Cooper, on July 11th, did post to his Instagram account that he had signed Boo Carter to his sports agency. Omar Cooper represents Ace Bailey, who is a top 10 pick to the Utah Jazz out of Rutgers. They're both from Chattanooga. They're childhood friends, meaning Boo Carter and Ace Bailey. Boo had been represented by Isaac Connor. I say had with the assumption that he no longer is, considering the announcement from Cooper. So CBS Sports reached Isaac Connor through text message, and Connor wrote back, "I did represent Boo. However, I'm not sure I still do. He has been non-responsive, and so has his mother. They posted something about Omar Cooper representing him and advising him now."
Well,
so all indications are that Boo is now represented by Omar Cooper, and that he is no longer represented by Isaac Connor, who told CBS he has not been able to reach Carter or his family.
Well, I think that tells you about what kind of business that, Boo Sides conducts. I mean, if you're going to change agency, you need to have a direct conversation, an honest and open conversation with the agent that you're firing before you hire a new agent, and not leave them in limbo. And so seeing how that was handled, I think gives you a better understanding of why he's in the situation that he's in with Tennessee.
This is a situation I'm very comfortable saying could have been handled better. Are we in agreement on that one?
My goodness.
Is that the truth?
You got your old agent out here saying he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
My gosh.
So that is the latest with CBS Sports Report last night regarding Boo Carter.
And if you're the new agent, why wouldn't you advise your client to do the right thing? Why would you not advise your client to be a good professional?
Well,
like, if I'm an agent and I know my now client is dismissing a different agent, the moment I found out that he did not do it properly and professionally, I would make sure he did that. And maybe Omar Cooper doesn't know, but I'm sure he knows now. My job as an agent is to help my client be a better professional.
Right.
Because I'm going to help my client get endorsement deals. So now all you're doing is telling potential endorsers, well, potential clients that want to endorse you, that I don't know how to communicate. I'm not the best communicator. You don't show up on time. You don't show up. You don't communicate. Why would any business want to do business with you? This is the way that you handle these type of deals. And I'm sure every good agent has been fired before. It's okay. They're not going to cry and be upset with you.
Yeah, they know that comes with the territory.
And I'm pretty sure this agent has already gotten his money from your second deal. He's good. He's okay. So, again, it just gives you a understanding of kind of why Boo is in this position that he's in. Because, my goodness, you can't even tell your old agent that you don't want him to represent you anymore. You can just send him a fax. You can just send him a text. You can just send him an email if you don't want to hit him up directly. But I think closure is
acknowledgement. Yeah, if Connor's been trying to reach out.
Golly. I think it's crazy that right now you don't know his status. There's more stuff that comes out, that drips out day by day, that looks bad for Boo, and his status with this football team is still unknown.
We'll know in the next 4 days.
Yeah.
Media day is Tuesday. Team reports. We might know on Monday with the report day. If he doesn't report on Monday, I don't see how he's a part of the team on Tuesday or Wednesday. But Tuesday is media day. By Tuesday at least, we will hear from Josh Heupel. We want to hear from you. Time for your calls and texts coming up at 865-656-9900. Thanks for hanging out with us as we continue with the show each and every day, presented by Junk Be Gone, right here on Josh and Swain.
Hey, I'm Ball for Life, Bobby Scott, and we're counting it down. It's just
36 days until
It's football time in Tennessee.
This countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Knoxville TVA Employees Credit Union. People helping people since 1934.
Be here this afternoon at 5 for 30 uninterrupted minutes of talking sports. Breaking only to give you 30-second traffic updates and then straight back to sports. No Huddle, powered by USS, proud ball sponsor and foundation expert United Structural Systems. For all your foundation and waterproofing needs.
They guarantee their best.
Call USS. No Huddle this afternoon at 5.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You know what time it is in Tennessee? Football.
The fair.
Hockey.
Baseball. Book fair.
Three-legged sack race? No, bigger than all that. It's the Ted Russell Nissan Drive for 55 sale. So bring that old sled to Ted. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
The 35th Lindsey Nelson Golf Tournament, hosted by the Concord Farragut Sertoma Club, is coming to Avalon Country Club in Lenore City Tuesday, August 5th. Registration and lunch will begin at 11 a.m., followed by a 1 p.m. shotgun start. Proceeds benefit Friends of Tennessee's Babies with Special Needs and the Orange Grove Center. To sign up your team or to explore sponsorship opportunities, visit the What's Happening page at 991thesportsanimal.com. Single-player registration is also available.
Progressive Commercial Insurance can protect your small business with over 30 coverage options, an easy-to-use mobile app, personalized discounts, and more. Get a quote in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com. Discounts and coverage selections not available in all states or situations.
The 2025 Tennessee soccer season is right around the corner. Make plans this fall to be at Regal Soccer Stadium as the Volunteers look to build off another strong season. Tennessee soccer will take the pitch at Regal Soccer Stadium Saturday, August 9th for an exhibition versus the Clemson Tigers. Admission for every Tennessee soccer match is free for all Vol fans. Come join the fun. For more information or to see the 2025 Tennessee soccer schedule, visit utsports.com.
Battled up in the air and intercepted at the 25-yard line. Daniel Hood.
Knoxville, trust your roof to a true Vol for life. Hi, this is Daniel Hood with Daniel Hood Roofing, led by the only Tennessee Vol turned roofer. My team brings championship grit to every job. From free roof inspections to leak-proof repairs and storm-tough metal roofs, we deliver durability with local lifetime warranties. Don't let storm season sack your home. Call 865-851-5002. That's Daniel Hood Roofing, Knoxville's home field advantage.
There's a lot of good and even beautiful mattresses out there. Thousands, in fact. Online and in-store. No shortage of options and stories. It's a mattress jungle. Very confusing. But at the end of the day, as light becomes darkness and it's time to slip between the sheets and get a good night's sleep, all that will be forgotten. And the only thing that will matter is, did you get it right? Here's the only thing that you need to remember to make that happen. Kinesis. Available exclusively at the bed store, Kinesis releases life force energy. All natural, breathable support and comfort that will last as long as you want it to. Powered by Perpetua all-natural latex foam, Kinesis perfectly aligns your body in a pressure-free environment. You'll enter into a state of kinesis where your body and mind convert rest into energy. Hi, I'm Roger Cunningham, owner of the bed store. Right now, I'm offering you a $1,000 trade-in for your old mattress when you purchase a new Kinesis. I promise you won't regret it. Kinesis and the bed store. Well, we'll even tuck you in.
Lunch was great. Market Square is such a fun spot.
Can we stop at a bathroom?
Are you all right?
I keep having stomach issues after eating, like diarrhea, gas and bloating, abdominal pain, and sometimes oily stools.
Sound familiar? Those stomach issues may actually be a pancreas issue called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. Creon pancrelipase may help manage EPI. Creon is a prescription medicine used to treat people who can't digest food normally because their pancreas doesn't make enough enzymes.
Creon may increase your chance of fibrosing colonopathy or rare bowel disorder. Tell your doctor if you have a history of intestinal blockage or scarring or thickening of your bowel wall, if you are allergic to pork, or if you have gout, kidney problems, or worsening of painful swollen joints. Call your doctor if you have any unusual or severe gastrointestinal symptoms or allergic reactions. Take Creon as directed by your doctor and always with food. Do not chew capsules as this may cause mouth irritation. Other side effects may include blood sugar changes, gas, dizziness, sore throat, and cough. These are not all the side effects of Creon. Call 800-633-9110 or visit creoninfo.com to learn more. That's CREONinfo.com.
I'm asking my doctor about EPI and if Creon could help.
I'm Michael Jenkins, helping you beat the books with the BetMGM Network. We're taking the under in tonight's Mets-Giants game in San Francisco. For the Giants, there's no place like home. One of the best teams in baseball, hitting the under 60% of the time at Oracle Park. Logan Webb is on the mound for San Fran, 5-1 with a 2.33 ERA at home this year. And he's taking on Clay Holmes, who is 4-3 with a 3.46 ERA on the road. Tonight will be a pitcher's duel. Take the under between the Mets and Giants. I'm Michael Jenkins from the BetMGM Network. Bet smarter and beat the books and download the BetMGM app today. Please gamble responsibly.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit information kit. 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000.
Paid for by Wesley Financial Group.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Lance said perhaps Boo Carter is holding out for better wide receivers.
I guess so.
You never know. Chase asked, does it sort of feel like Boo is intentionally trying to get dismissed from the team to make himself in a better eligibility situation to transfer? Another text says, next man up, let's go.
I mean, it certainly feels like he's trying to be dismissed.
Luke also sent us a screenshot of Boo's father commenting on Facebook. So we've seen Boo's mother in the last week and a half make some comments on different social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and then one with his father as well. But nothing official with the status of Boo Carter. Nico Iamaleava, officially the quarterback at UCLA. He was at Big Ten Media Days yesterday. To his credit, Deshaun Foster made fun of himself a little bit. He was better with his opening remarks this year than last year. That was a safe bet. It was going to be difficult to do a worse job.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he had fun with it at the start yesterday. We're going to have some fun this afternoon. Let's work in Calvin's call before this hour ends. Calvin, thanks for hanging on. Good afternoon. What's on your mind?
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. I live in the St. Louis area now for work, and I listen to y'all every day. You're doing a great job. Takes me back to East Tennessee for a few hours, so I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, one of the questions that Nico was asked, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he said he was asked what the biggest lesson he took from college football this far has been, and Nico said something along the lines of he's learned to look out for himself and do what's right for him. And in today's era, you know, with NIL, there may be a little truth to that, but anybody that's been in a leadership position knows that you don't always have the luxury of looking out for yourself. You need to do what's right for those that you lead, and especially being the QB1 of a team. So I'm just wondering what that sort of seemingly me first type of mentality kind of means for Nico moving forward as he evolves as a leader in college football and then on to the league.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the opposite of what you want to say as a quarterback. Usually you hear quarterbacks who are great leaders talk about helping their guys be successful and you know, being there for their teammates and you know, leading their guys to victories. You don't really hear stuff like, hey, looking out for myself and all that. But I mean, it explains kind of what happened here in Tennessee.
Yeah, I agree. I appreciate it, and I don't want it to sound like I was picking on Nico because I think he did a pretty good job in navigating the media, even against some seemingly kind of baiting questions, trying to draw him into some drama. But yeah, I agree with you, Swain. That's not the mentality that I would look for in a leader.
No, and you know, some guys, personality wise, you know, they don't have that personality, and it develops, it grows, and you know, I hope that he can have that, because if he's going to play at the next level, I think that's going to be important for him. And but that comment from yesterday doesn't sound like he's ready for that next step, and he may not have to be that type of leader at UCLA to help them be better than they were. But you know, if he wants to be the best that he could possibly be and maximize his God-given talent, then you know, playing that position, man, I think it requires, you know, leadership. And he's charismatic, and people are naturally drawn to him. I noticed that during recruiting. But at the same time, it's about how you serve others. Like, your most effective leaders, it's not what you can do for them to make their job easier and better. It's about what they can do for you to make your job easier. And that's the difference between a great leader and just a good leader.
Right, 100%. And wish Nico nothing but the best, but after kind of hearing that, I think maybe that's a blessing in disguise.
Yep.
Hey, Calvin, we appreciate you taking the time to call in. Thanks for tuning in over there in St. Louis, too. That means a lot.
All right, absolutely. Thank you, fellas.
Thanks, Calvin. Yeah, UCLA not exactly picked to win the Big Ten, so he's got some challenges.
They haven't done their picks yet?
So they don't do a media poll, I don't believe, at Big Ten Media Days.
Gotcha.
The Big 12 did away with theirs this year, and I don't believe the Big Ten has one.
Gotcha.
So you can find different publications with theirs, and I think I've typically seen UCLA in the 13, 14, 15 range.
That sounds
their
about,
18
that
team
sounds
league.
about right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right. So, all right. We was waiting on UCLA to do their thing and hear from Nico, and we heard it. He didn't sound too bad, and you know, he gave love to Tennessee fans.
Yeah, one more quote from Nico. We'll close out the hour with this, and then we can shift it back to Tennessee with this. He was asked about, you were going to UCLA at the time. Joey Aguilar was there. Now we know he left since then. Nico said, my mindset was going in to compete with whoever was in there for the starting spot. I wish him, referring to Joey, nothing but the best. I know he's going to get the best fans out there. Hopefully he gets to experience all the positive things that I experienced. That was Nico talking about Joey playing QB at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice thing to say. That's a real positive.
Yeah.
We'll come back. 2 hours to go. We'll get to Tennessee when we come back. We'll get to you at 865-656-9900 on Josh and Swain.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gate. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea, they bring it to life. Offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, wood fences. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Hey, it's Josh. I want to tell you about Ted Russell Ford, your super dealer here in East Tennessee, the #1 volume Ford dealer in East Tennessee. They have 2 locations at Ted Russell Ford, Parkside Drive and Kingston Pike. I've purchased vehicles from both locations. The vehicles that I drive and my wife drive every single day came from Ted Russell Ford. With their Super Summer Sales event right now, you can take advantage of 0% financing for 48 months. They have the opportunity for you to take advantage of no down payments and no payments at all for up to 90 days. They have that available on brand new vehicles right now at Ted Russell Ford. They have a tremendous selection of Ford trucks. If you are looking for a truck, check out their Ford F-Series, their Super Duty truck options, the Ranger, the Maverick, the Ford F-150 Lightning. They have many different combinations available to fit what you need in a truck. Different options in the lineup of SUVs, and they can help you save at the same time. It's your super dealer on Parkside Drive, Kingston Pike, and online at tedrussellford.net.
This has been a paid announcement.
Breaking news coming in from Bet
At O&L Federal Credit Union, it's now a bit easier to find your key to home and happiness. Through November 30th, take 0.25% off our mortgage loan rates. With discounts like this, O&L Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for your next home loan. For details about credit and terms, call 800-676-5328, visit ornlfcu.com, or stop by any of our convenient branches today. Certain restrictions apply and all loans are subject to credit approval, effective for TRID applications locked through July 31st. Call for details. Equal housing lender insured by NCUA.
The 35th Lindsey Nelson Golf Tournament, hosted by the Concord Farragut Sertoma Club, is coming to Avalon Country Club in Lenore City Tuesday, August 5th. Registration and lunch will begin at 11 a.m., followed by a 1 p.m. shotgun start. Proceeds benefit Friends of Tennessee's Babies with Special Needs and the Orange Grove Center. To sign up your team or to explore sponsorship opportunities, visit the What's Happening page at 991thesportsanimal.com. Single-player registration is also available.
At Average Amy's Coffee Corner, our coffee has caffeine, our muffins are cooked, and our services, well, we're here. Come on by for an average cup of joe.
Average doesn't build great businesses. Cumulus Digital does, outperforming industry benchmarks by more than 25%. We deliver smarter digital marketing to over 4,000 local businesses every month and drive real, measurable growth. You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
A farm, a family, and a tradition of premium fresh sausage that's lasted almost a century. Using only the freshest ingredients and finest cuts of meat for flavor that is locked in instantly. Each bite of Swaggerty's Farm sausage transports you back to a warm, cozy southern kitchen, leaving you satisfied and ready to take on the day. Swaggerty's Farm, quite possibly the best tasting sausage in America. Now available at your local retailers.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. Streaming worldwide on 99.1thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Maggie Gray with a Sports Minute sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. The Las Vegas Raiders are almost unrecognizable from a year ago. Tom Brady's now part owner. Pete Carroll's running the sidelines. Geno Smith's under center, and they spent a first-round pick on running back Ashton Genty. Now they've released defensive tackle Christian Wilkins just months after giving him $110 million. So here's the real question. Have all these big moves actually made Vegas a playoff team in the loaded AFC, or is this just a flashy reset with the same old results? I'm Maggie Gray.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My car is making this noise. Sometimes it's like doot doot, and sometimes it's like grrr.
Do you have a dash light on?
Oh yeah.
Then we don't have to listen for clues. With the free Fix Finder service, we can read a check engine, ABS, or maintenance light to find the likely fix and even recommend a local shop if you need one.
So you don't need to hear the grrr.
Not with Fix Finder. Everything you need, nothing you don't.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 2 of Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. We're on social media at Josh and Swain. We're presented by Junk Be Gone each and every day. Jason Swain is here. VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. You can join us by calling or texting at 865-656-9900. We are almost to the summer finish line with fall camp opening next week.
It's weird because, it may be fall camp opening, but we're going to get those summer temperatures for a while.
Oh, that we will.
So, yeah, it may be fall camp but it's going to feel like summer camp. But luckily, the guys practice in the morning, and it's still going to be humid, still going to be tough, and it's going to be grueling. It's meant to be that way, but over the years, I think it's gotten easier because of certain injuries and potential life-threatening situations that's happened with guys, overheating. We've seen players pass away while training in this type of heat, and so there's been just really cautious measures during this time of the year when you have fall camp going on. So you go hard knowing that medical team is going to look after you, make sure that you have enough breaks, make sure your body temperature comes down, make sure you're not losing too much weight from the start of practice to the end of practice. But when you're asked to lay it on the line, you better do that because you will be asked.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at 94, 95, 95.
Oh, yeah.
But, as you mentioned, they practice in the morning. It'll be a little cooler. You'll already feel it by the time they get out there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do you come from the days of two-a-days?
I did 1 2-a-days, but my first year was the first year it was no longer, I guess, allowed. So, like, 02 was really last year they did 2-a-days like that, and I came in 03. Perfect timing, huh? Perfect timing.
So you played for Philip Fulmer.
That's right. The Hall of Famer.
That is right. Hall of Fame coach Philip
Hall of
Fulmer.
Fame Coach Fulmer.
Nathan in the text box asks, Swain, how would Philip Fulmer handle instances like Nico and Boo? He had to handle a number of different issues during his time as the head coach. Not exactly the same as this. I mean, the Nico situation didn't exactly exist back then.
Yeah, we would have known something sooner. I think if you had a player that was missing stuff and just kind of just disappeared, we probably would have known something by now. That would be the only difference. And then as far as like the Nico stuff, like I know he would have handled it differently, but that doesn't mean that it's right or wrong. They're different coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Heupel is has a different personality than Coach Fulmer, but I will say that I believe that we would have known something around Boo Carter and not have to wait until Tuesday. And that's something that Dad also said on that Facebook post is that people will know Tuesday what the status is as well.
Yeah, Boo's father, who commented on Luke Jackson's post, said, for the people that have been waiting for clarity, thank you for never giving up on him. Tuesday, Coach will give you guys all the clarity needed. That's what Boo Carter's father posted on Facebook.
Yeah, so we'll get some clarity. So a lot of people want to know. I mean, he's a great talent. He's a starter on this defense, preseason All SEC, and he was going to be the guy that was going to play multiple positions, multiple roles in different phases of the game. So yeah, that's the number one story right now for Tennessee. I mean, it used to be the quarterback competition, but that's not the case right now. It's Boo Carter.
Yeah, the quarterback competition, it will return to the number one talking point, but right now Boo is the number one talking point, has been all week.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's funny. This time a week ago, we were talking about him being a preseason All-SEC pick. This time a week ago, the All-SEC team came out from the media, and Boo was third team.
Yeah, and I know I was excited about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get pumped up when I see somebody from Tennessee. I don't care if it's a preseason team or a postseason team. Just their representation is so cool, and now it feels empty.
In the YouTube chat, we're live on Sports Animals' YouTube channel. We'd love for you to stop by, subscribe, like, comment. We have this question: is this a Tennessee problem or just unfortunate hits on prospects?
I don't think it's a Tennessee problem. I mean, are you talking about Boo and Nico?
Yeah, I think the Nico and Boo situations, both happening in the last 4 months.
I think I would look at it as a unfortunate situation, but I would also say that it's an opportunity to learn from it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm confident that some folks at Tennessee have to say, okay, there's a lesson learned over how everything went from beginning to end with Nico.
Yeah, 100%.
If there's not, then that's a mistake.
Yeah.
There has to be a lesson learned there.
100%. So, I mean, did we take every step maybe right? I'm pretty sure you would look at that and go, man, I probably would have done this a little bit differently. You know, I would have made sure that, you know, Dad didn't feel like he had all that power. And that's something that you got to do at the beginning. I'm going to recruit you. I want you, but this is kind of the way we do things here, and this is the boundary. And I think if that happened, then maybe you're not at the point where, you know, Dad was demanding stuff and all vocal and carrying on the way he was carrying on social media. So yeah, I mean, you learn from it, but the intention was to go out and get people that fit athletically, fit in terms of what matters, and family, and hey man, like, just because sometimes you buy into someone doesn't mean they don't change or they hid something and you get duped. We all got duped by Grant Firkin.
Yeah, there's a lesson.
We all got duped. Multi-million-dollar networks got duped. My man was on the SEC network on Paul Feinbaum. Like, he was a second coming of Mark Cuban.
Yep.
So, yeah, like, sometimes you get tricked and sometimes you get fooled. And you know, when you have someone that surprises you and show you things that they didn't show you when you was recruiting them, you got to adjust. And I don't blame Tennessee for going out and trying to recruit good players, especially one from your backyard. And I don't blame Tennessee for, you know, trying to manage the situation and having patience and trying to work through the issues rather than just dumping a kid at the first moment of an issue. But you also have to know when to cut your losses. You have to know when to put your foot down.
Yeah, and again, we'll see how it plays out this week with Boo Carter, but we know that there have been issues behind the scenes. That's not a Tennessee problem. That happens. Maybe it's come out in a different way publicly in this case, but very recently. So Texas is on top of the college football world, right, in terms of expectations. They've been to semifinals back-to-back years. They had the issue with Jonte Cook here in the last couple of years. Highly touted, big-time prospect. He had off-field issues. It did not work out. Those type of issues have been around forever and will always be around in college football. When you're talking about 18 to whatever, 23, 24-year-olds, money or no money, they're going to run into issues. It's just going to happen.
It's just going to happen, man.
That's we talked. They come from different backgrounds. They matured at different stages. Just everybody's different. So every program is going to run into those type issues. You hope to run into very few, and you certainly don't want them to happen with your most talented players.
Exactly.
865-656-9900, but it's a good question. Appreciate that question in the YouTube chat. You can call or text to ask questions, share comments, talk football, as the Vols will be back on the practice field in 5 days. Jason Swain is here, a VFL and former Tennessee wide receiver. I'm Josh Ward. This is Josh and Swain.
Free on the radio. Free on the app. Free on our website. You can hear 99.1, the sports animal, free anytime, anywhere.
Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialist. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Picture the pool of your dreams, a place to relax, entertain, and make any season unforgettable. Paired with excellent, durable hardscapes like custom decking and stonework, Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. Call 865-310-3256 or visit nativetn.com.
Hey, East Tennessee, this summer, drive with freedom, drive with pride, but drive to the Honda Summer Event going on now at Rusty Wallace Honda. You can get a 2025 CRV, two-wheel drive Sport L Hybrid for only $369 a month, or a 2025 Civic Sport Sedan, only $289 a month. All our new Hondas come with Rusty's exclusive 200,000-mile warranty. So get to the intersection of selection where they're built to last, born to perform, and backed by a warranty that goes the distance, just like this great country. Rusty Wallace Honda, I-75 at Callahan Drive. See dealer for details.
You enjoy the thrill of gambling, but what happens when it becomes a problem? Whether you want to cut back or quit gambling altogether, the Gambling Clinic has been helping people change their gambling for over 2 decades. We're here to help, not to judge. The Gambling Clinic is a Tennessee-based clinic offering in-person and telehealth support to help people win back their life. Visit us at thegamblingclinic.com. This project is funded by the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Brought to you by the Gambling Clinic, the Tennessee Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Wow, these bank fees are flat out ridiculous. And forget about trying to get a car or home loan. So, who do you do your banking with, Sharon?
Me? I don't.
You don't use a bank?
No.
So what do you, like, save your money under a mattress? Bury it in the backyard? Or maybe you borrow from some rich relative when you need a loan?
No, nothing like that. I do credit unioning.
Wait, what? Credit unioning? What the heck's that?
It's kind of like banking, but so much better. Especially if you use Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union.
Need a home loan to buy, build, or remodel the home of your dreams, but not sure what loan option is right for you? Alcoa 10 can help. Their lending team can assist you in finding the solution that best fits your needs. Alcoa 10 Federal Credit Union, the clear choice. Your less red tape banking alternative. Go to atfcu.com for details. Member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
Lake lovers, Tennessee National's having a fall sales event with upgrades and savings on lake lots Saturday, July 26th. 1.5 acre lot with huge lake views and covered boat slips starting at $99,900. Move-in ready homes with free upgraded outdoor kitchen, $30,000 off, and cottage package with boat slips starting at $359,900. Enjoy fresh air, boat rides, and sunshine. Visit TennesseeNational.com and secure your private tour. Tennessee National. Memories begin here.
Looking to grow your business? If you want to reach passionate sports fans across Tennessee, 99.1 The Sports Animal is your perfect partner. With exclusive coverage of the Tennessee games, plus daily talk shows you can have originating at your place of business featuring your favorite hosts. Sports Talk with John and Vince from 6 to 9 a.m. Eric Ainge and Brian Rice, 9 to noon. Josh and Swain from noon to 3. And Tyler and Will from 3 to 7 p.m. When our hosts endorse your business, it pays dividends. Connect with highly dedicated sports fans tuned in throughout the day for game insights, hot takes, and local buzz. Advertising on 99.1 The Sports Animal means more visibility, more brand awareness, and more customers walking through your door. Reach your goals. Grow your business. Contact Kimberly Parker today by texting the word business to 865-656-9900. Business to 865-656-9900. Let's make your brand a part of the game.
This is Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. You can always go back and listen. You can find the show anywhere you get your podcast. Listen on demand thanks to Beatty Chevrolet. Mike texted in and said, today's topics are too stressful. Where is the orange dog?
Oh, he's right here.
Yep. He's right here in the studio with us.
You better believe it, man. We got to keep him around. He's been here the whole time. So, yeah, man, the quarterback battle is the main topic. Should be the main topic going into fall camp. Merklinger, Aguilar, McIntyre. Who's going to get first team reps? That's going to be what everybody pays attention to. Who goes first? Who goes first in the scrimmage? Who looks the best?
Andrew said, well, thank God we got Colton Hood.
100%.
He is a defensive back transfer from Colorado.
Yeah, man, he got a chance to play a significant role because a position possibly opened up for him at nickel, and then you have Jamal McCoy, who is still recovering from his torn ACL, so there may be an opportunity on the island on the outside corner. So, I mean, Hood has played multiple positions. Whew. If Colton Hood can't get on the field now, then something's wrong. This should be easy for him to get on the field.
Yeah, he'll be out there. I mean, I have to believe.
Yeah. Yeah, if he can't get on the field now, something ain't right. Because there's two major holes potentially for him to take advantage of.
So I can save it for a little later, or would you rather just address it here?
Come on, what you got? What you got?
Well, I asked because...
Bring it on. Bring it on, Josh.
I asked because Mike texted he's stressed out. I don't want to stress out people anymore.
Well, I mean, we don't want to ignore people's messages either.
No, that's true. By the way, just a quick aside, I did enjoy Greg Sankey's tweet of greetings from that other conference, TOC. James Franklin, Penn State's coach, used to coach in the SEC, referred to the SEC as that other conference the other day.
Yeah, the conference that he coached in.
Yeah.
And escaped getting in trouble in. But we won't go there.
That conference, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we've talked about Nico some of today's show. Bruce Feldman had a story at theathletic.com. He was at Big Ten Media Days, and the story was about Nico ending up at UCLA, the impact. They're very excited, as you would expect, yada, yada, yada. In the story, they talked to Bruce talked to Deshaun Foster. He talked to Nico yesterday at Media Days. And he also talked to the general manager at UCLA for the story. Here's a paragraph from Bruce Feldman's story. Learning that Nico was interested, the Bruins wanted to talk. They desperately needed a quarterback coming out of 2024, a year when they ranked number 126 in scoring and number 95 in yards per play. UCLA scored more than 20 points in only 2 games. UCLA had brought in Appalachian State transfer QB Joey Aguilar last winter in hopes he could spark the offense, but halfway through spring, Deshaun Foster was not sold on his quarterback's connection to the receivers and his film study habits. Aguilar would transfer to Tennessee after Iamaleava joined the Bruins.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Foster threw a shot at Joey Aguilar?
Somebody at UCLA did. Either Foster or their GM would have to be my guess.
Hey, man, if you Joey, you know what you have to do. I mean, you already know what you have to do based on what happened, but hearing those comments, I think only adds fuel to the fire.
That has to be an added layer of motivation. You're already motivated getting the boot, essentially.
This is what's going to be so great, too, Josh. Because once Joey plays well here, it's going to be a story. And he's going to be asked, how did you pick stuff up so quickly? It's going to be film study. That's how you pick up things quickly. It ain't just practicing because everyone has the same amount of time to practice, and practice only starts with everybody at the same time.
Right.
So what Joey has done since he's been here is watch film of the offense in prior years here at Tennessee. So the one criticism that the UCLA staff has rained down on Joey, he has the opportunity to debunk that without even saying anything. Because if he plays well, everyone's going to know, dude, it has to be film study for you to pick up on the offense that quick when you just got to Knoxville in May. It's going to be great. But Joey has to do it, though. You can't prove them right. Yes, it might be hard to like UCLA.
I think that's the new non-conference rival.
I mean, I'm starting to sense the tension. But we got bigger fish to fry.
I mean, the UCLA had already done Joey dirty.
Yeah, I'm not going.
So to throw in that little bit of information into the story, Bruce wrote it because he was told it.
Well, I mean, Bruce did his job.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to get upset at the writer or with Messenger for doing the job. Okay.
Right.
So Bruce did his job, and hey, anytime you get some information like that or a quote like that, you got to put it in the story. But whoa, I don't know if Foster was okay with that quote going out, but if he is okay with that going out, it's like he gave Bruce the quote himself and say, yeah, run with it. Wow.
Yep. So I have to imagine that the story doesn't say Foster said, but it said Foster was not thrilled with.
Because it's one thing to like.
I'm just saying it either came from Foster or the GM Kerry Darlington, who was quoted throughout the story as well.
It's one thing to compare the talent level and the ceiling. Mm-hmm. Listen, man, Nico, 6'6", athletic, can throw it a mile. We get it, man.
Yeah.
Nico, more athletic, physically more gifted than Joey. And you can't help that. But you can't help your work ethic. And what they did was question Joey Aguilar's work ethic.
Yes, they did.
They questioned his football character.
Yeah, because we already know they chose Nico over Joey. That's not in question. But Mitchell texted, what was the comment? From the Athletic story yesterday, halfway through spring, Deshaun Foster was not sold on his quarterback's connection to the receivers and his film study habits, referring to Joey Aguilar.
Yeah. The first part, not sold on the connection with receivers. Are we talking like personal connection? Or are we talking about chemistry on the football field?
Mm-hmm.
Those could be two different things. And if it's chemistry on the football field, well, it's a spring, and he just got here. So that's a work in progress. Just like it will be next week when these guys get on the practice field for the first time. It's not going to look the same as it did in the complex when you're not wearing any pads. It's going to look a little different. And there's going to be some growing pains. That's part of it. But like the film study habits, oh man, that is a shot right at your football character.
A couple in the text box. Randy says the thing about it, Nico's going to put up impressive numbers at UCLA because no one plays defense in that conference.
No,
well, they're in the Big Ten now. They play defense.
No,
I think
that's
you're thinking Pac-12.
That's not true.
Yeah, they play defense in the Big Ten. It's going to be tough.
Well,
it's going to be tough there.
Well, it's going to be tough for multiple reasons. Like, he doesn't have the same talent around him as he had at Tennessee.
Right. Yeah, it's twofold. They play defense, and he's going to have a talent disadvantage in terms of his teammates versus the competition.
They're picked 13th in the league, right?
At best. I don't think I've seen UCLA higher than that.
Well, for a reason.
Publications. Yeah.
So how are you going to be picked 13th in the league and you're going to have great numbers?
We'll see.
I mean, unless he's planning on being like Tyler Bray. Tyler Bray had good numbers, and we stunk.
2012, that was quite a season.
Golly.
All right, Swain, we will come back. We continue to invite your interaction. Thanks for all the texts, the calls today. We appreciate it. 865-656-9900. We will come back with, Swain, a potential update on Boo Carter's status with Tennessee's football team.
What?
That's next on Josh and Swain.
Tennessee football is hot. Tennessee wins! And the only way to catch every electrifying moment, no matter where you go, is with the Sports Animal app. From kickoff to the final whistle, live play-by-play, touchdown, insider coverage, and the roar of Neyland. It's all right here in your pocket. Whether you're tailgating, road tripping, or screaming from your couch, don't miss a second of the action. Download the Sports Animal app now and ride with the Big Orange all season long. Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Tennessee basketball officially signed Etan Borg after the 22-year-old guard announced his commitment to the Volunteers last Friday. The NCAA officially gave Borg 3 years of eligibility remaining earlier this week, and he will be a true sophomore on the Vols roster this upcoming season. Borg spent the past 2 seasons playing professionally in Israel, where he averaged 11 points per game. Yesterday at Big Ten Media Days, former Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava said that his decision to leave the Volunteers did not have anything to do with name, image, likeness.
Yeah, ultimately it came down to me, wanting to be back home. Be back home next to my family while still competing at the highest level. And, that's what UCLA provided for me.
Iamaleava left Tennessee's program in April. The Bruins open the season August 30th against Utah. Major League Baseball games tonight. Yankees host the Phillies at 7. Dodgers take on the Red Sox at 7:15. The Cubs take on the White Sox at 7:40. Braves visit the Rangers at 8. And the Giants face the Mets at 10:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
All right, Takis fans. Wendy's knows you love your Takis Fuego chips. So we thought, why not make a Takis Fuego meal with a Takis Fuego chicken sandwich with spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis Fuego chips and creamy corn spread. Plus, it comes with Fuego fries inspired by Takis and a bag of Takis Fuego chips. If we had any more heat, we might start an actual... I told him this would happen. For an intense new take on Takis chips, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Includes 1 ounce Takis Fuego chips while supplies last. Takis and Fuego trademarks are used under license.
Kohl's friends and family, listen up, because this one's for you. Right now, you can take an extra 20% off during the Friends and Family sale. Save on summer must-haves for your home, comfy everyday outfits for your family, smart favorites for back to school, and more. Plus, it's a tax-free holiday in Tennessee. Yup, it's your time to save. Shop Kohl's Friends and Family sale today. Select styles. Offer ends July 27th. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
Shop our largest inventory of the last 7 years at Cadillac of Knoxville. Over 100 new Cadillac models to choose from. Receive up to $5,000 towards your ride, plus 3.9 APR financing on select Cadillac XT5 and XT6 models. Shopping for an EV? Save up to $10,000 on select Cadillac EV models. Shop online at CadillacofKnoxville.com. Stock number RZ130206 with approved credit for 36 months with finance with Cadillac Financial. See dealer for details. Available on demo models. No 2 offers combined. Expires 8/4/25.
There's a lot of good and even beautiful mattresses out there. Thousands, in fact. Online and in-store. No shortage of options and stories. It's a mattress jungle. Very confusing. But at the end of the day, as light becomes darkness and it's time to slip between the sheets and get a good night's sleep, all that will be forgotten. And the only thing that will matter is, did you get it right? Here's the only thing that you need to remember to make that happen. Kinesis. Available exclusively at the bed store, Kinesis releases life force energy. All natural, breathable support and comfort that will last as long as you want it to. Powered by Perpetua all-natural latex foam, Kinesis perfectly aligns your body in a pressure-free environment. You'll enter into a state of kinesis where your body and mind convert rest into energy. Hi, I'm Roger Cunningham, owner of the bed store. Right now, I'm offering you $1,000 trade-in for your old mattress when you purchase a new Kinesis. I promise you won't regret it. Kinesis and the bed store, while we'll even tuck you in.
Change your life with Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness. Dr. Bragg is excited to introduce Invisared, an FDA-approved, non-surgical, non-invasive laser device clinically proven to reduce fat, diminish cellulite, and tighten skin. And here's the best part, no downtime. If you have a problem area that seems resistant to diet and exercise, or if you're nearing the end of your weight loss journey and struggling to lose those few extra pounds, Invisared is the answer, without any of the side effects of invasive procedures. Invisared treatments also boost collagen and elastin production, tightening your skin as you lose weight. Rediscover confidence at Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness. Call today, 865-444-2189, Google Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, or visit our website at braggweightlossandwellness.com to schedule your free consultation today. Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, where transformation meets innovation.
Looking for the sweetest deals in town? Look no further than 991thesportsanimal.com. Sweet deals are your chance to experience some of the finest restaurants and attractions East Tennessee has to offer, and these sweet deals are half off. So whether you're looking for pizza and sandwiches for lunch or a relaxing dinner with family and friends, Sweet Deals has it all. Visit 991thesportsanimal.com today and treat yourself to the sweetest deals in town. Sweet Deals, because everyone deserves a sweet deal.
This report is sponsored by Club Car Wash and clubcarwash.com.
Ready to shine, Knoxville? Drive clean all month long with unlimited wash plans at Club Car Wash. Stop by 4406 Western Avenue or visit clubcarwash.com today.
Join the club. First alert to getting hot and even hotter into next week. We have a first alert weather day next Wednesday because it'll be 98 degrees for now. 92 on Friday with just a couple of storms. 1 or 2 hours earlier than normal starting in the Smokies and the Cumberland Mountains working their way north, but most do stay dry for several days. From the WVLT Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Get breaking fall news on your texts. To sign up, text VOLS to 865-656-9900 right now. Fair, honest sports conversation from 2 guys that define credibility. Use Josh and Swain on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Presented by Junk Be Gone. Jason Swain is here. 865-656-9900 if you would like to join us. I'm Josh Ward. So make of it what you will, Swain. But so we mentioned Terrence Holland, Boo Carter's father, posting a comment on Facebook that Luke Jackson sent us. Well, he posted on his Facebook story as well. This was shared to us in the text box, so I pulled it up myself. I posted in the last hour or so, I think. A highlight reel of Boo Carter making plays as a freshman at Tennessee with a Go Vols at the top, and at the bottom, Year 2 loading with the song Mr. Carter by Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, Around the World and I'm Back Again, included in the lyrics. So, Year 2 loading with a Go Vols and a highlight reel of Boo Carter, posted by his father in the last hour or so.
I need a cigarette. And I don't even smoke. Oh, man. Okay. Great song, by the way.
Yeah.
Heck of a song to work out, if you're in a car traveling. Just an all-around great song by Lil Wayne. Oh, man.
Fun fact while you process all of this. So you remember the famous line, Lethal Weapon line from Danny Glover. I'm getting too old for this stuff. Do you know how old Danny Glover was when he uttered that line?
40.
He was either 40 or 41, depending on when he said it, when the movie was released. Well, Jason Swain is 40, about to turn 41. Fitting.
Oh, I feel the same way. It's Danny Glover. So, multiple reports. A player.
Swain said he needs a cigarette, Margot in the text box, and a drink. Hey, the weekend's almost here.
So a player started on the team last year, got a second NIL deal, first team all-conference preseason, stopped, well, I won't say stop, but has had an issue with being on time and showing up things like he should. Disappears. Mom is laying into coaches. Not happy. Dad is posting on Instagram how year 2 is loading. And no update from the football team he plays for.
That all appears to be accurate, yes. To be clear, his father's post was on Facebook, but still within the Meta family. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a drink too. Yeah, I need both of them. I need both of it.
Shannon asked, "Hey, Josh and Swain, can you confirm or deny? I heard that Boo will either be with the team or he won't."
Can confirm.
Yep, we can back up that. So feel free to share that we've reported on the show that Boo Carter will or will not be with the team this year. We have that on the record.
Yo,
you said it's Friday, and we're going to act like it's Swain.
Well, it ain't supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this, man.
No.
Like, this is soap opera stuff. This is reality show stuff. You did on the team or you're not. And if he's I laid out a kind of a path of what happened with one of my teammates that decided not to show up, and how he addressed the team, and everything was good from there. So I don't see any path unless that happens. And even if that does happen, where he addresses the team, will the team respond to him in a positive way?
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, with your teammate in the situation you talked about where he was away, came back, apologized, and everything was good, your trust was all there with him, right?
Yes.
That's got to be there.
Yeah. And he was super likable too. Like, he never got into it with anybody.
Right.
So, there was obviously teammates held him accountable, and I'm sure he wasn't too happy about it. That wasn't the case in my example. My example, no one really had to check my teammate. He just knew. He knew what he did. He knew what needed to be said, and he said it. And we moved on. And there was enough time during the summer to where he had showed up consistently, worked hard, and everything was done. We at fall camp, so of course you're gonna be there. It's kind of hard not to, unless you are deliberately not showing up on time, because you usually have I want to say a roommate in camp, but I don't know how to do it right now. But there's nothing else but football. There's no other distraction. So if you don't show up on time now, that means you either oversleeping or you just really don't care. So I think it'd be easier for Boo to fall in line if, and I would be surprised if he is, on this team next year. I've never seen a player do what Boo has been doing and be part of the team. I just haven't seen it. But you got Mom saying what she said a couple days ago, and Dad looks like he's ready for the season. Watch his son play in orange.
Yeah, Boo's mom was on Instagram a few days ago making comments that were not favorable to the coaching staff, and Boo's father appearing to post a story on Facebook indicating loading up for year 2 at Tennessee here in a few days. It's a highlight reel of Boo's plays as a freshman with a Go Vols year 2 loading. And the song from Lil Wayne, Mr. Carter attached, with the lyrics included, Back Again. How about this journalistic segment?
I'm so sorry for the players on the team that's just doing what they are asked to do, showing up, putting in work, or even the ones that are experiencing adversity and taking it upon themselves to just handle it with hard work and letting it all play out. And I appreciate parents who are not on social media, because it makes it tough, man. It makes it a whole lot tougher. And eyeballs are on parents as much as they are on a player. So you just got to be really, really careful. But because not everybody's going to be happy on a football team. Not everyone's happy with their role. Not everyone's happy with the money that they're making. And, man, social media sometimes is not the best place to go. But I know there's guys on this team that are sick of this. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of fans listening that's sick of this.
Yes.
So I'm ready to get back to normal.
Four weeks from tomorrow, we get Iowa State, Kansas State. They're playing in week 0 in Dublin.
Hey, man, we were locked in to that, was that Florida State, Georgia Tech game over there?
Yeah. Yep. Fresno State, Kansas that day as well. But, we are getting closer, I promise. Wednesday, Tennessee will open practice. They'll report on Monday with a media day on Tuesday, and we'll continue the conversation in the meantime. 865-656-9900 if you'd like to be a part of it. With Jason Swain, I'm Josh Ward on Josh and Swain.
Hey, folks, Darrell Dennis with Ted Russell Nissan. Here we go. If it'll drive, it's worth $5,500. Buy any new in-stock Nissan, and you'll receive $5,500 for any old sled you can drive to Ted. And remember, it has to drive to be worth $55,000. Retail marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
Want to create a beautiful outdoor space? Call Tennessee Deck and Fence. We're your local deck and fence experts. We offer a no-pressure approach so you can relax as our team works with you to design a deck or fence that perfectly suits your needs and style. We use only the highest quality materials and expert craftsmanship to ensure a long-lasting, beautiful product. Call us today, 865-304-0955, or you can visit TennesseeDeckandFence.com for a free consultation. Let's create a backyard you're going to love.
From the water to the trails to the open road, summer is made for getting outdoors. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team is your one-stop shop for boat, motorcycle, and RV protection. Contact us in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
If you want a great-looking fence or secure entry gate that will stand the test of time, you need to call Stanley Fencing and Gates. Proudly serving East Tennessee since 2000, Stanley Fencing can customize your fence. Just tell Stanley Fencing your idea and they'll bring it to life, offering chain link, vinyl, aluminum, and wood fencing. They even specialize in secure entry gates to protect your business. For customized fencing and gates backed by a warranty, choose the Stanley Fence family. Call 865-254-3844 or online at stanleyfence.com.
Wedby Insurance is Knoxville's premier auto owners insurance agency. Since 1972, the staff at Wedby has made it a point to provide personalized, prompt, and professional service. Whether you need personal or commercial coverage, Wedby Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance can provide you with a coverage that fits your needs and your budget. For your home, your life, your car, or your business, Wedby Insurance will be there for your family. Contact them at WedbyInsurance.com. That's WHEDBEE Insurance.com.
I'm David Brewster, owner of Aqua Clear Water Systems. The next time you're hauling heavy bottles of water, think, why am I doing this? With an award-winning Connecticut water system from Aqua Clear, I could make my own clean, fresh water. Better than bottled. Give us a call at 865-694-1725 or find us on the web at aquaclearws.com.
Aqua Clear, we'll change your water. It'll change your life.
When it comes to weight loss, one size does not fit all. At Bragg Weight Loss and Wellness, powered by Nutrimost, Dr. Terry Bragg provides the educational tools you need to manage your weight. No prepackaged foods and no counting points. Dr. Bragg uses a team approach, creating a personalized roadmap to a healthy lifestyle, including food plan, supplements, and support. Most participants lose 20 pounds in 40 days. For more information, go to BraggWeightLossAndWellness.com and start living your most healthy life.
This has been a paid announcement.
Honey, we need a new roof.
Go to MoShingles.com and get a quote in 60 seconds.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're a top-rated roofing company in East Tennessee and A+ rated with the BBB.
Free instant quotes at MoShingles.com.
I know there can be a lot of uncertainty involved in planning your financial life. Modern retirement strategies demand an approach that acknowledges the unpredictability of markets, increasing life expectancies, and the ever-changing economic system that surrounds personal finance. Hi, this is Jim Brogan, and at Brogan Financial, we serve our clients in helping them achieve their life goals for retirement and beyond. Visit us online at broganfinancial.com to learn more about how to take control of your financial future.
At Ingalls, we know the ever-present struggle of, what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingalls Table. It's all waiting for you at ingalls-markets.com. Ingalls, low prices, love the savings.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thanks for being with us. Lloyd and Gatlinburg can be added to the sick of it list. So, taking a tally there in the final few days before fall practice begins. The latest, if you're just joining us, as we continue to wait to see what will happen with Boo Carter. CBS Sports had a story last night quoting his former agent, we believe, as Omar Cooper announced earlier in the month that he is now representing Boo Carter. Isaac Connor, who had been representing Boo, said, I did represent Boo. However, I'm not sure I still do. He has been non-responsive, and so has his mother. They posted something about Omar Cooper representing him and advising him now. And earlier this afternoon, Boo's father on Facebook posted a story with a highlight reel of Boo from his freshman season at Tennessee with captions of Go Vols, Year 2 loading, and Lil Wayne's Mr. Carter, I'm Back Again included. So that is our latest reporting on the subject matter.
Man, it sure would be good to see the freshman linebackers do. And some of the other newcomers, man. Looking forward to.
You're ready for some stretching. Let's just see some linemen stretch.
I'm ready to see the players that are on this team, not in question, to go to work. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Young receivers taking a challenge. They've been challenged. Joey Aguilar has been disrespected by folks at UCLA.
Yeah, that's another topic that we hit on a little bit ago. Bruce Feldman's story from The Athletic said that Deshaun Foster, who was the head coach at UCLA during the middle of spring practice, had concerns over Joey Aguilar's connection with his wide receivers and his film study habits. I was just kind of thrown into the middle of the story about Nico going to UCLA. So a little extra juice for Joey to get ready.
So you're going to be watching film like crazy now. Not saying that he wasn't before, but after you hear something like that, it motivates you to prove him wrong. Or, hey, man, he might not even see it or hear it because he hasn't really been on social media like that since he's been here, which is always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure he'll be made aware of it at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure this came out yesterday afternoon, so I'm sure it's either gotten back to him or will very soon.
Yeah, at some point. But cold in the hood. Let's see what he does out there on Wednesday and the rest of the week and the rest of fall camp. Young linebackers, new pieces on the offensive line.
Arion Carter, year 3.
Yeah, revamped running back room.
Edwin Spillman, highly touted year 2 linebacker.
Yeah. Tight ends, well, Mal Kitzelman still recovering from off-season surgery. What does that mean for some of the young tight ends? So, yeah, man.
Jackson Ross and Max Gilbert are back.
What do they do?
They play an important part in a third of the game.
They play receiver or DB? I'm just kidding. No, they are important. Our kickers and punters.
Now you
protect our kickers, our punters, our lead, and our ball game. Josh Ward.
That's what I'm about.
It's a game maximum, son. So our kickers are important. Ready to see Jackson Ross. You want the left foot or you want the right foot?
That's right.
Jackson Ross is like the Kyrie Irving of handles in the punting game.
Very amphibious.
It's right.
We'll come back. 1 hour to go right here on Josh and Swain.
From the water to the trails to the open road, summer is made for getting outdoors. The Josh Hemphill State Farm team is your one-stop shop for boat, motorcycle, and RV protection. Contact us in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Honey, we need a new roof.
Go to moshingles.com and get a quote in 60 seconds.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're a top-rated roofing company in East Tennessee and A+ rated with the BBB.
Free instant quotes at moshingles.com.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July Summer Sale and get 30% off paints and stains July 18th through the 28th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Lake lovers, Tennessee National's having a fall sales event with upgrades and savings on lake lots Saturday, July 26th. 1.5 acre lot with huge lake views and covered boat slips starting at $99,900. Move-in ready homes with free upgraded outdoor kitchen, $30,000 off, and cottage package with boat slips starting at $359,900. Enjoy fresh air, boat rides, and sunshine. Visit TennesseeNational.com and secure your private tour. Tennessee National. Memories begin here.
We're not all the same, so why should we wear the same shoes? At locally owned New Balance Knoxville, they specialize in finding you your perfect fit. Their fit specialists take your individual foot characteristics and match them against more than 75 New Balance models, resulting in shoes that will give you the perfect fit. And with their new fuel cell technology, New Balance delivers top-of-the-line performance whether you're training for a world-class competition or treating yourself to an afternoon walk. Visit New Balance Knoxville in the Suburban Shopping Center, Kingston Pike, just west of Westtown Mall.
Progressive Commercial Insurance flexes to fit your business's needs. From quick repairs to adjustable coverages and even payment options, Progressive Commercial makes it easy to get what you need. Quote today in as little as 6 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Shop our largest inventory of the last 7 years at Cadillac of Knoxville. Over 100 new Cadillac models to choose from. Receive up to $5,000 towards your ride, plus 3.9 APR financing on select Cadillac XT5 and XT6 models. Shopping for an EV? Save up to $10,000 on select Cadillac EV models. Shop online at CadillacofKnoxville.com. Stock number RZ130206 with approved credit for 36 months with finance with Cadillac Financial. See dealer for details. Available on demo models. No two offers combined. Expires 8/4/25.
What if you could get a 365 days comfort guarantee to adjust the firmness or softness of your mattress? What if you could get a two-sided flippable mattress at factory direct pricing? What if it came with a warranty of up to 20 years? What if you could watch your mattress being handmade right here in the Knoxville factory? You can at Brothers Bedding Mattress Factory. Brothers Bedding understands what it means to be local, high quality, excellent service, and a name you can trust for over 85 years. BrothersBedding.com.
At Ingles, we know the ever-present struggle of what am I going to make for dinner this week? That's why we started the Ingles table. It's all waiting for you at ingles-markets.com. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
From the Budweiser Studios, this is WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville, streaming worldwide on 99.1 thesportsanimal.com and on the Sports Animal app. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
This is Andrew Perloff with a Sports Minute sponsored by AutoZone. Get in the zone, AutoZone. It's always a mistake to read too much into NFL training camp, but there have been some reports coming out of Chicago that Caleb Williams is having issues adjusting to new coach Ben Johnson's offense. Makes sense. It's a new system, and Williams is entering just his second season. But it's also a reminder that nothing is guaranteed. The reality is, we don't know what the future holds for him. Hopes are high in Chicago, but there could be bumps in the road as this offense comes together. I'm Andrew Perloff.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Hey, that's the spirit. Right now, we're celebrating free with a free STP oil filter when you buy 5 quarts of oil and free Duralast brake pads when you buy 2 rotors. Like always, free battery testing, charging, and recycling at every store. Celebrate free at AutoZone now through July 28th.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Lowe's knows big savings make a big difference, especially when you're shopping for appliances. Hurry in to get up to 30% off select major appliances. Plus, My Lowe's Rewards members get free delivery, free haul away, free installation and parts on purchases of $2,500 or more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 7/30. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. Price, delivery time, and vehicle availability may vary based on order size and location. Exclusions apply. See Lowes.com/delivery for more details.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
Welcome into hour number 3 of Josh and Swain. The show is presented by Junk Be Gone. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Jason Swain is here, VFL, former Tennessee wide receiver, either this hour or over the weekend. Make sure to call, text, or tweet at Swain Event. Tell him happy birthday. Big birthday coming up this weekend.
Allegedly.
1 year anniversary of turning 40.
Correct. Yep. Correct. Yep. Thanks. Thanks for that, Josh.
Maybe Vol Nation can get you final clarification on Boo Carter's status as a gift.
I'll wait till Tuesday.
A belated gift, perhaps, then, coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the weekend is coming at a good time because I can unplug for 2 days and then plug back in on Monday on this whole Boo Carter stuff.
Yeah, maybe lay off social media for a few hours this weekend.
Correct.
Be good for your health.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But I'll find out Tuesday like everybody else.
Richard texted in, stress the kicking game, for it's where the breaks are made.
That's right.
As we gave some love to the kickers at the end of last hour. Drew just clarifying in the text box, and I appreciate it. I know that it's ambidextrous. I was kidding. He may be amphibious. I don't know about all his great skills, speaking of Jackson Ross, but I do know. Jesse says, the closer we get, the player I'm getting excited to see is Braylon Staley, second-year wide receiver.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, where the pieces fit, something to monitor. Because, we saw Brazel in the slot before. We saw him on the outside before. Staley seems like just a slot guy. Is Mike Matthews only going to be on the outside? What about the freshmen? Are they only on the outside? Usually freshmen, they learn one position before you try to teach them a different position. You want them to master the one first before you move them everywhere else. So identifying your best three and then figuring out where they go is something to watch. Because what if you have three of your best performers during the fall camp, but two of them play the same position? What do you do? What if two of them are slot guys? Like, what do you do? So that's going to be kind of fascinating to follow, keep up with.
Tennessee will begin practice on Wednesday. They will report on Monday with a media day on Tuesday, and we'll have time to go through that. So how about early next week we go through the guys we're most excited to see on the practice field, see how things go during camp.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We'll go through that.
Yeah.
So Jesse with the good one, Braylon Staley, because his role and what he's able to do is going to be important in this offense for Tennessee.
Yeah, that'll be fun because, there are a number of players that were on this team last year that will be in positions to contribute and start or be major players in the rotation. And then you have newcomers that will have the same opportunity. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun to keep up with, fun to lay out a list of guys that we are looking forward to seeing.
Mike says it's not a one-year anniversary of being 40. It's a one-year anniversary of becoming a man.
That's right. That is correct. We need Gunny to do it. Did he turn 50 already?
Yeah, I think he's in his 50s now.
He should have did it as a joke when he turned 50. Oh, of course he's in his 50s.
He's 57. Oh, my goodness. That was 17 years
ago,
ago, that press conference.
Ago. That's what I was thinking. Like, of course he's in his 50s.
Oh, man.
Well, when he turns 60, he can do it.
It's like when you see a player that you grew up watching now, his son's playing. Now, Mike Gundy, I'm a man, I'm 40, is almost 20 years old.
Yeah, it really is. Oh. So he can do it when he turns 60. I'm a man, I'm 60, and I hate NIL. And I hate the transfer portal.
Yeah, Oklahoma State, they need to remake that video somehow in 3 years.
Yeah, it's a joke, man. I think it would be hilarious. What else are they going to do to bring buzz to their university and to their football program? They don't have Oklahoma anymore.
Yeah, there's not as much buzz right now with Oklahoma State, is there?
No, especially how they botched it versus Arkansas last year. No, they didn't. They beat Arkansas. Arkansas botched it against them.
Yeah, Arkansas botched it.
Yeah, Arkansas botched it. That's right.
What they go 4-8? Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they beat Arkansas that year.
But they beat Arkansas.
Yeah, they were sleepwalking for the first couple of quarters. Then they woke up. I remember.
Yeah.
There it is. But they need some juice. But he should definitely do it when he turns 60. I'm a man, I'm 60, and have the PR team do something cool with it.
Oh, yeah, they went 3-9. They went 0-9 in the Big 12.
How do you do that?
That's not good for the SEC. How'd you let that happen?
SEC?
Yeah, Oklahoma State went 0-9 in the Big 12, but they beat a team from the SEC.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. You're right.
It's not good.
Don't tell anybody, because the last thing we want is the Big Ten commissioner bringing it up.
Well, Signetti finds out about that one.
Man, wait till those Big Ten coaches hear about it, man. They'll be dropping all kind of jokes on us.
Yeah, they'll call one more media day.
Goodness gracious.
865-656-9900. Thanks for hanging out with us on today's show. Hope you're getting ready for a big weekend coming up. Last weekend of July that it's on to August. We say hello to Dave. Dave, thank you for calling in. Good afternoon. What's on your mind today?
Good afternoon, guys. First of all, happy birthday this weekend, Swain. Hope you have a great day.
Thanks.
And, yeah, you're welcome. I went back on the archives yesterday from the next to the last segment, and I found the best example of investigative journalism I've seen in a long time. I think I heard yesterday that, Josh, you said that the SEC is contemplating either an 8 or a 9-game schedule. Is that correct? Did I hear that right from you breaking that news yesterday?
That was breaking news, yes, that the SEC is contemplating either 8 or 9 conference games beyond 2025.
Yeah, Knoxville was shaking, man. I thought it was an earthquake.
I know, Swain. I think we should maybe name Josh Captain Obvious from here on in, but to hear that was breaking news. Guys, I want to talk about the 26 schedule, if you don't mind, for just a minute.
Please.
Is it true that the SEC is committed to at least the next 2 years not playing the same teams that you played the 2 years before? Did I read that right somewhere?
I don't know if you read it right, but I mean, I think, Tennessee they're playing all the teams this year that they played last year. The home and away is flipped, and then we can expect a different slate of teams on our schedule.
Well, here's if that's true, then if we switch, here's our schedule for 26. Just theorized, we would play Texas, we would play Auburn, we would play South Carolina, we'd play Missouri, we'd play Texas A&M,
LSU.
We would play Ole Miss, we'd play LSU and Vanderbilt if they were our permanent opponent. So that's the 8 SEC games that we would play. Now, if Josh reported for the first time yesterday that they might be going to a 9-game, who would they throw in Alabama there? And my next question is, if that schedule that I just read to you, Texas, Auburn, South Carolina, Missouri, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, LSU, Vandy, and possibly Alabama, is it not tougher top to bottom than these last 2 years that we've had? I mean, I think we've been ranked 15th out of 16 as far as strength of schedule in the SEC. Just, kind of thinking about next year, that's a pretty good schedule for next year if we play those teams, is it not?
Well, we're going to play Alabama next year. It's hard to believe that we won't play, Kentucky or Vanderbilt, but hey, it may change. And then it's hard to believe we won't play Florida. So, I mean, I think there are some games there that we used to playing when it was SEC East and SEC West, and then there was a rotation here and there with a West team, but moving forward, it's hard for me to sit here and say that Tennessee's not going to play Alabama annually, Tennessee's not going to play Vanderbilt, and then you can go look at Georgia or Florida. So, I see Mississippi State coming off and maybe getting another opponent there.
Arkansas will come off.
Yeah, because we played them twice, right?
Yeah.
The team.
Don't you think Texas will be on the schedule next year? If
at some point it's coming.
True, something.
At some point.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, but if they do switch it all around, A&M, Ole Miss, LSU, Auburn, South Carolina, Texas, that's a,
well, we
that's
just
a
played
pretty top to bottom.
Well, we just played A&M in 23, so I mean I know.
We did.
Yeah. Now we didn't go there, but we did play them already, and I know there was a comment from SEC about players being able to play different stadiums around the league before their time ended.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Well, I was just interested in seeing if it was going to be a wholesale change or just a partial change. But
I think
our schedule is bound to get more difficult next year from what it has been.
Yeah. Tennessee's getting the bottom 4 teams in the conference this year, and similar last year, Dave. We appreciate the call. By the way, make sure people know that the report came from me. I want proper credit that the SEC will play either 8 or 9 conference games in 2026.
Oh, God.
Do I get a Captain Obvious hat? Do I get to wear that?
You should. I mean, I thought captains wear hats, or at least wear a C on their shirt. Oklahoma, too. So Arkansas, Oklahoma, Mississippi State. I can see those 3 matchups being different next year.
I was waiting to get a third source on this. I wanted to be all the way buttoned up on this one, Swain, but I can also confirm now for the audience that college football at the FBS level will have either a 12-team playoff next year or more than 12.
Not everybody can handle your sarcasm, Josh.
It's a little too much for one segment.
It's too much. It's too much, man. Yeah, I don't see a schedule for Tennessee anywhere in the near future where Alabama's not on it.
I hope not. That's one that's got to stay.
Yeah,
Iron Bowl's got to stay.
Yeah, we're preserving rivalries. Yeah, you have to preserve rivalries. You can do 2 things at once. You can preserve those rivalries and get a nice, healthy rotation.
Mm-hmm. Shannon says, hard-hitting journalism today. Love the show. We've been about it today.
We?
Josh and Swain.
No, you just said make sure that you get proper credit. So you about to get it.
Well, if ESPN or the News Sentinel, if they give proper attribution,
no,
it needs to
Josh
be
of Josh and Swain.
As reported on Josh and Swain.
So when you do interviews on other stations and other networks in different markets, we're not doing them together. It's just you.
I cannot confirm that Jason Swain will be here when we come back for the next segment, but I hope that he will. I hope you will as well. 865-656-9900 if you'd like to join us for the next 45 minutes on Josh and Swain.
99.1 The Sports Animal and Twin City Hyundai are turning up the heat with your shot to score free tickets to the Aflac kickoff game, Tennessee versus Syracuse. Every week, one lucky fan wins a pair of seats to see the Vols light it up in Atlanta. No gimmicks, no purchase, just pure Tennessee orange power. Swing by Twin City Hyundai on the Airport Motor Mile and enter to win. It's that easy. One winner every week. That's 4 pair of tickets. Don't miss your chance to be part of the action from Twin City Hyundai and 99.1 The Sports Animal.
The big dog of heating and cooling is now looking for more techs to join the pack. Chancey & Reynolds is now hiring HVAC duct mechanics and technicians, providing a great benefits package, paid vacation and holidays. These are full-time positions for those who want a career, not just a job. Chancey & Reynolds, in business for more than 40 years, is a York Heating and Air Specialty company. Apply in person at 614 Van Street or call 865-525-5076.
The big dog of heating and cooling. The big dog.
Hey, folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan, and if it'll drive, it's worth $5,500 toward the purchase of any new in-stock Nissan. That's right. Drive any old trade-in onto our lot, and you'll receive not up to, but guaranteed $5,500. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike. Recall marketing campaign, 1 trade-in per vehicle, all rebates included, and NMAC financing.
The minute folks step into Dollywood, I want them to feel the wonder of my Smoky Mountains and to fill their hearts with all the good and beautiful things in this big old world, and to cherish all the little moments they get to be together.
Enjoy thrilling rides, award-winning entertainment, and delicious new seasonal flavors. Plan your visit at Dollywood.com.
Dollywood, love every moment.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Farragut at 865-675-3999.
Is your dripping faucet driving you crazy? Is your toilet running a marathon after every flush? Then call the local plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today. We offer same-day service guaranteed for all your plumbing repair needs. And we've been voted best plumbing company in Knoxville 7 years in a row. All plumbing systems and fixtures eventually deteriorate over time, leading to a host of problems. And with changing seasons, you may be experiencing plumbing issues, such as leaking pipes, water heater failure, clogged drains or toilets, and even sewer line backups. If you need immediate plumbing repair services, including emergencies or after-hours assistance, the expert plumbers at Pipe Wrench can help. No matter what the problem is, call us to schedule an appointment for a complete assessment so we can identify the issue, provide the best long-term solution, and quickly fix your plumbing, drain, or sewer system. We also offer free on-site estimates on replacements, plus free second opinions on repairs. Call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today.
Do you have fine jewelry that you no longer wear? Let it shine for someone new and put cash back in your pocket. Hi, I'm Andy Lehman with Lehman Jewelers. At Lehman Jewelers, we offer a competitive consignment program to help you sell your beloved pieces and give them a new life. That means you get to purge your jewelry box or an inherited collection while we handle the selling. Your jewelry will be professionally displayed, beautifully photographed, and marketed to our local clients in store and our clients nationwide online. No garage sales, no online hassle, just expert presentation and fair pricing. Bring in your pieces today and let us help you find them a new home the easy way. For more information, contact one of our friendly team members. We have 2 convenient locations to serve you, in Turkey Creek, next to Ulta, and in Maryville, next to Starbucks. Lehman Jewelers, local, trusted, and here for all of life's moments. Let's get to work selling your jewelry.
His Security and Technology, your one-stop shop for all your security and technology needs. We offer state-of-the-art security systems to protect your home or business, as well as cutting-edge technology solutions to enhance your daily life. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing top-quality service and support. Contact His Security Technology today to learn more about how we can help you stay protected and connected. 865-474-9495 or visit hissecurity.com. In God we trust, all others we monitor.
Everything is more expensive than before, except for the sports animal, always free on the air and on the stream. 99.1, the sports animal.
The hottest sports stories of the day, broken down to their very core with honest, informed opinions. Here's Josh and Swain on the Sports Animal.
Back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. The show is presented by Junk Beyond. Swain, what type of music is scary for birthday balloons?
Pop and roll?
Yeah, you're very close. Pop music.
Oh, well.
Yeah, pop music.
Yeah. Yep. That's true.
Big birthday weekend coming up for Swain.
Yeah, thanks.
Celebrating in style here on the show today. Mike, by the way, said, I'm not Captain Obvious, I'm Admiral Obvious.
That's true.
That's a Farragut grad.
That's true.
I appreciate that acknowledgement. We've also heard from Tyler in the text box.
Which one?
Roll Tide Tyler. Is this version?
Is he coming in here and co-signing on his AD's post on social media today?
Hey, college football got saved yesterday. College sports, in fact.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. Tyler said, referring to Tennessee versus Alabama, is it a rivalry, though? It doesn't rank in the top 5 of the SEC. We just annually play each other. I say we bump it. Keep Auburn, and let's go.
Hey, man, you can have that opinion.
He has Auburn, Alabama, number 1.
Yeah.
Texas OU, number 2. Texas A&M, number 3. Florida, Georgia, 4. And then Tyler got cute with number 5. He said Georgia versus the Athens PD.
Well, that's not much of a rivalry. It's been one-sided. I mean, listen, Tennessee-Alabama is not a top rivalry in this conference, for sure. But it is a...
It has incredible history, and it's meant a lot to both sides.
Yeah. Was Georgia-Auburn mentioned by Tyler?
No, he went Georgia-Florida. Did not have Georgia-Auburn, did not have the Egg Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, the Egg Bowl has to be on there. So, I mean, I would probably rank Tennessee-Alabama rivalry right outside the top 5.
Yeah, I think my top 3, not necessarily in order, but would be the Iron Bowl, Texas OU, and the Egg Bowl. Would be my top 3 rivalries.
Yeah, the Egg Bowl's up there, man. For sure.
Texas A&M is in contention. I mean, that is some special level of hatred, it seems. But Texas OU,
which hate is stronger? Texas A&M or Texas OU?
I think Texas OU. Lincoln Riley at his press conference yesterday, he referenced Texas OU. He didn't say anything about, he's on the Oklahoma side, but he mentioned the OU-Texas game as the head coach at USC. So I think it's Texas OU is higher.
There was a lot of tension, man, in that Texas A&M game.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have a lot of built-up time.
Yeah.
So, no doubt, it ranks high. I would just go Egg Bowl higher. That's a special one.
Yeah.
You got the whole dog celebration thing.
Yeah. Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
Man, that was fun. Yeah, I would put the Egg Bowl up there ahead of Tennessee, Alabama right now. But that doesn't mean you get away with Tennessee, Alabama. Get rid of it.
No, not at all. Yeah, but that's the main point of this conversation. I don't want to see that go away.
I don't want to get rid of it now. We have to deal with Nick Saban all these years.
Interesting timing. Tyler's looking to get rid of that game.
Now you want to get rid of it. When Tennessee spanked those booty cheeks at home this past year. Now you open to get rid of it. No. No, sir. We're keeping it on the schedule, buddy.
Another Tyler texted in, so can you confirm the SEC will either play 8 or 9 conference games? Yes, can confirm in 2026 they will play either 8 or 9 SEC games.
Oh, yeah, man. 100% can confirm.
Turkey Man, Josh, is it true Tennessee's going to get kicked out of the SEC in 2026? I don't think so.
Yeah, 0% chance.
Now, we had another story pop up again yesterday of North Carolina trying to get into the SEC.
Yeah, we're a ways away from that. They try to make that seem like it was breaking news, like it was going to happen next year. Like, come on, man.
I was wondering, is that a story from a few months ago that accidentally got republished? We got asked, I think by AppVol, how are Vol Hills going to feel about this?
Well, I mean, the Tennessee football fans will be rooting for Tennessee in that matchup, and then North Carolina basketball fans of the Vol Hills will be rooting for North Carolina, I guess. It's weird.
My question is, how will Sooner Vol Hills feel about it?
Those don't exist yet, Josh. Those do not exist. I saw where our guy Cole Kublik said that OU has the best defensive line in the SEC this year.
Yeah, what do you think hearing that?
It just makes you think about our offensive line and hope that they're ready to go. Because OU almost won the game last year with their defensive line. Certainly stayed in the game with their defensive line play. So, and the thing is, with them playing here, it actually helps them communicate better. Because at OU, the crowd was loud because we were on offense. Now, they're playing us here, and we want to be quiet for our offense, and it helps the opposing defense communicate. So we just got to be ready to go, man, to protect, because that defensive line is lethal. He says Oklahoma is the best. I think they're the deepest inside. They have versatility. They have quick, speedy edge rushers. I think it's easily Oklahoma right now. Said that on that SEC podcast.
Yeah, I think OU is going to be good. I don't know how their season's going to go because of that schedule. They play arguably the toughest conference schedule, plus they play Michigan at home in non-conference. But I think OU is going to be good.
I think they'll be better.
Okay. Well, if they're not,
they're going to have to show me something before I sip the Kool-Aid.
Okay.
I understand how important and powerful the quarterback position is and how one guy, the right guy, can change everything and turn everything around. We saw that with Hendon Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
But I need to see it to believe it.
And then Michael asked, is it true Nico said the reason he went to UCLA is because of the whole wanting to play 9 conference games versus 8? What an answer that would have been.
That would have been better saying that wasn't about financials. All that time, man. All that time to put together what you're going to say. And he decided to say a lot of things about financial stuff, it was never that. That's what you decided to say after all these months of not saying anything publicly. That's like studying for a test nonstop, being ready, practice test, you acing it. You know the material. You crush the flashcard session. You get on the test and you make it a C. Like, my goodness, you had all that time, all that preparation, and you just didn't land it. But okay.
David says, we'll see what Rodney Garner says about Oklahoma having the best D-line. A lot of good D-lines in the SEC. Tennessee is among the best, or should be.
It's really on defensive line, but it's also on Tennessee's offensive line to prove that statement wrong.
That's right.
Tennessee's defensive line can prove it from the start of the season to the end, but Tennessee's offensive line can prove it wrong in the matchup.
On that particular day.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, we have an attaboy to hand out thanks to Native Design. We have less than 30 minutes to go on today's show, getting ready for the weekend. We'll come back on Josh and Swain.
Never miss another Sports Animal sweet deal. Text SWEET to 865-656-9900 and you'll receive a reminder text right before each new sweet deal goes on sale. Text SWEET to 656-9900.
Time now for a Sports Animals Sports Minute.
Tennessee basketball officially signed Etan Borg after the 22-year-old guard announced his commitment to the Volunteers last Friday. The NCAA officially gave Borg 3 years of eligibility remaining earlier this week, and he will be a true sophomore on the Vols roster this upcoming season. Borg spent the past 2 seasons playing professionally in Israel, where he averaged 11 points per game. Yesterday at Big Ten Media Days, former Tennessee quarterback Nico Iamaleava said that his decision to leave the Volunteers did not have anything to do with name, image, likeness.
Yeah, ultimately it came down to me, wanting to be back home. Be back home next to my family while still competing at the highest level. And, that's what UCLA provided for me.
Iamaleava left Tennessee's program in April. The Bruins opened the season August 30th against Utah. Major League Baseball games tonight. Yankees host the Phillies at 7. Dodgers take on the Red Sox at 7:15. The Cubs take on the White Sox at 7:40. Braves visit the Rangers at 8. And the Giants face the Mets at 10:15. I'm Joel Silverberg.
You need parts? O'Reilly has parts. Get one free set of brake pads when you buy 2 brake rotors. Upgrade to Brake Best Select pads for just $10. Or upgrade to Brake Best Select Pro or Import Direct pads for just $20. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Kohl's friends and family, listen up, because this one's for you. Right now, you can take an extra 20% off during the Friends and Family sale. Save on summer must-haves for your home, comfy everyday outfits for your family, smart favorites for back to school, and more. Plus, it's a tax-free holiday in Tennessee. Yep, it's your time to save. Shop Kohl's Friends and Family sale today. Select styles. Offer ends July 27th. Some exclusions apply. See store or kohls.com for details.
It's here, Knoxville. Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville's annual super sale is this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday only. Hey folks, it's Jake, and this weekend you can get up to $6,000 over KBB value for your trade, plus get up to $3,500 in bonus cash. This sale happens once a year, and it's this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville's annual super sale, and it's 3 days only. Rusty Wallace Kia of Knoxville, I-75 at Callahan Drive.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-283-1967 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-283-1967. That's 800-283-1967. What do you have to lose? Call 800-283-1967. Again, 800-283-1967.
Hey Knoxville, it's your local State Farm agent, Josh Hemphill. When you combine State Farm home and auto insurance, you save an average of $889. Contact the Josh Hemphill team right here in Powell at 865-512-7542.
Honey, we need a new roof.
Go to moshingles.com and get a quote in 60 seconds.
Are they any good?
Yeah, they're a top-rated roofing company in East Tennessee and A+ rated with the BBB.
Free instant quotes at moshingles.com.
Thank you for calling Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. How can I make you smile today?
Yeah, I'm having problems with my drain.
I'm sorry to hear that. What's the problem?
My toilet won't flush, my sink smells terrible, and my shower has standing water.
No worries, we can help you with that. If you keep struggling with toilets that won't flush, standing water after you shower, or smelly sinks, then you may have a drain blockage or a clogged sewer line. Pipe Wrench can get your drains flowing again in no time with our $99 drain cleaning offer, and if we can't open your drain, the visit is free. You can also get a free camera inspection of your sewer line to help us easily pinpoint the source of the clog and suggest the fastest and most affordable solution. When we identify the problem, we provide the best option, ranging from drain cabling, hydrojetting, spot repair, or even sewer line replacement if needed. So don't ignore the signs of a clogged drain or sewer line before it turns into a costly problem. Call the plumbing experts at Pipe Wrench today at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com.
This report is sponsored by Duke's Mayo. Duke's, it's got twang.
This is the Duke's Country Song. It's a song about good mayo. Duke's Mayo. It'll make any dish sing. Get Duke's Mayo in store. It's got twang.
Storms starting to jump off the mountain tops, both in the Smokies and the Crab Orchard Mountains, moving to the north a little earlier than is normal, but we're still hot. 92. Most do stay dry. We have a southwest wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour, keeping the air quality a little better and getting even hotter into next week. A first alert from the WVLT Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Ben Cathy.
The Josh and Swain Show is brought to you by Junk Be Gone. Rent any dumpster at regular rate and get 2 extra days free. Junk Be Gone, the bee's knees of junk removal for 2 decades.
We're back on Josh and Swain. Thank you for being with us. Swain, you know why birthdays are good for your health?
I do know why.
Well, according to Turkey Man, it's because studies show that people that have birthdays live longer.
They do. Mm-hmm.
Swain has a birthday coming up this weekend.
Okay, Josh. Thanks for that news, man.
That's hey, we're reporting news on today's show.
You've been on fire lately.
Yep.
Yeah, you've been breaking it down, man. Watch out, Adam Schefter and Shams Sarania. Watch out.
Yeah, Woj bombs are old news. We got Ward bombs today.
That's right.
865-656-9900 to be a part of the show. This is newsworthy, but you'll need a reminder. August 19th, Savion Hyder is going to make his announcement. He's a 5-star running back. Tennessee, Michigan, Georgia, and Ohio State, with it most likely being a Tennessee-Michigan decision. So August 19th, the number 1 running back in the country, Savion Hyder, will make his announcement.
Are you pretty confident it's going to be between Tennessee and Michigan? Are you willing to?
You can put my name on that.
Put that on the record.
Put my name on that. Tennessee or Michigan.
That would be huge for Tennessee, man. That'd be huge. Maybe we can get him and Tristan Keys to announce around the same time.
Couple of big-time 5-stars that are still hanging out there. Keys is committed to LSU, but he is also very open.
Oh, that's right. He is committed to LSU.
As a prospect, yeah. Yes, I don't know. Do you schedule an announcement if you're committed, or do you just flip? You just flip, right?
You just flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good look to schedule an announcement.
Although with his previous commitment, I don't think he did an announcement. I think he just committed. So he's still.
No,
if you get one,
I mean, he still, I guess, do one, but it's not a good look to do it while you committed.
That I agree.
If you want to decommit, and then not commit, and then later down the line do an announcement, okay. But I don't think it's a good look to, hey, I'm announcing where I'm going, but I'm committed currently. No, it's not good. No, can't do that.
So
are you willing to say that Tennessee, since you're the math guy
Uh-huh.
here, are you willing to say that Tennessee has a 50% chance
to land Savion Hyder?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So since I've answered that question, I'll let you answer this one. We were asked, okay, what percentage chance do you have on Boo Carter being a part of the team this year? 0 to 100. Jason Swain, where do we land?
50-50. Isn't that what you want?
I'll take it. So Jason Swain is on the record, 50-50 chance.
I'll say 49%.
Okay.
How about that?
Well, nothing in life is guaranteed.
That's right.
Ahead of the attaboy in the text box, if I ever get a horse, I'm going to name him Mayo. Because sometimes Mayo neighs. Let's hand out today's attaboy.
I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on the great work you've been doing. I like your style. You remind me of a young me.
Failure is not an option.
That boy is good.
Homes, remind yourself, nobody built like you. You design yourself.
Attaboy. Tina in the YouTube chat with a happy early birthday to Swain.
Thanks, Tina.
Happy to share this story. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design, nativetn.com. They can help you with your outdoor space. We go out to Boise, Idaho with this story. Since 2017, a handmade wooden cabinet has sat in the lobby of the Caldwell Police Department, and it has quietly made a powerful impact. It is known as the Blessing Box. It's a place where anyone in need can find essentials like non-perishable food, hygiene products, baby items, and that is the case around the clock. The idea began with one officer and his family, and over the years, the community has kept it going strong. So we're at about 8 years now since the Blessing Box appeared, and it has continued since then. Liz Godina is a victim witness coordinator at the department. Said from individuals to entire schools, people regularly stop by to drop off supplies. Quote, even elementary students do fundraising, service projects. They come and drop off stuff all the time. The police department lobby is open 24/7, so the Blessing Box is always accessible to offer support and dignity to those in need. And Liz said it'll be here forever. And it goes to show that we can all make a difference. How about that story? The Blessing Box, more than a cabinet, it is a symbol of a community that cares. So, attagirls to those who got it started, attaboys and attagirls to everybody who contribute, even elementary students stopping by to bless the Blessing Box and bless those in the community who need it. I'd say we all needed that kind of story after today's subject matter. Is that fair to say?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
talking about NIL deals and yeah, you know what we talked about today.
Yeah, I mean, you turn on the news, and any day you can use this type of story.
Yeah,
a reminder that there's good people that's doing good for others without strings attached.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Nice reminder.
Attaboys, attagirls, everybody involved in making that kind of a difference. We hand out attaboys and attagirls every day thanks to Native Design. For 20 years, Native Design has transformed outdoor spaces into breathtaking retreats where families gather, friends connect, and memories are made. Native Design turns ordinary yards into exceptional escapes. Great local team helping people each and every day. They can help you with your outdoor space. Call 865-310-3256. or visit nativetn.com for Native Design, your local custom pool and hardscape specialists. The weekend is almost upon us. What to watch? We'll hit that with the Power Poll coming up next on Josh and Swain.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July Summer Sale and get 30% off paints and stains July 18th through the 28th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use? Now what?
I had a friend that went to my computer career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Hey folks, Gerald Anderson with Ted Russell Nissan. You know what time it is in Tennessee?
Football.
The fair.
Hockey.
Baseball.
Book fair.
Three-legged sack race?
No, bigger than all that. It's the Ted Russell Nissan Drive for 55 sale. So bring that old sled to Ted. Ted Russell Nissan on Kingston Pike.
There's a lot of good and even beautiful mattresses out there. Thousands, in fact. Online and in-store. No shortage of options and stories. It's a mattress jungle. Very confusing. But at the end of the day, as light becomes darkness and it's time to slip between the sheets and get a good night's sleep, all that will be forgotten. And the only thing that will matter is, did you get it right? Here's the only thing that you need to remember to make that happen. Kinesis. Available exclusively at the bed store, Kinesis releases life force energy. All natural, breathable support and comfort that will last as long as you want it to. Powered by Perpetua all-natural latex foam, Kinesis perfectly aligns your body in a pressure-free environment. You'll enter into a state of kinesis where your body and mind convert rest into energy. Hi, I'm Roger Cunningham, owner of the bed store. Right now, I'm offering you $1,000 trade-in for your old mattress when you purchase a new Kinesis. I promise you won't regret it. Kinesis and the bed store, while we'll even tuck you in.
The sun and the sand are calling my name.
Heading out for vacation with peace of mind is a beautiful thing. It's Scott with his security technology. You can have this freedom too with advanced home security products that not only protect, but provide convenience as well. Using a powerful app, you can be alerted to just about anything that happens in your house, whether you're across town or across the world. So go ahead, take that relaxing vacation. You deserve it. Let us take away the stress. Ow, ow,
honey,
ow,
you're
ow. Yes, so we can't protect you from everything. HisSecurity.com, free assessments and no contracts ever.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. At Progressive, we offer auto, home, and commercial auto insurance, plus a variety of business insurance options to cover your small business needs and more. Visit Progressive.com today.
Hello, Knoxville. This is Mitchell Parton with Frazier's Carpet One. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, ceramic, or anything else for the floor, Frazier's Carpet One makes it easy. With free in-home estimates and free in-home shopping, Frazier's makes it easy. With no money down and free financing for an entire year, Frazier's makes it easy. And as a fourth-generation family-owned business, you don't stay in business for 65 years unless you make it easy. It can be to transform one room or an entire home with beautiful, new, professionally installed flooring from Frazier's Carpet One.
The Sports Animal app has a special second stream and a link to our latest videos. Download the Sports Animal app.
From the Budweiser studios of The Sports Animal, we are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Final segment of Josh and Swain. If you want to go back and listen to any of today's show, find us wherever you get your podcasts. Like and subscribe. Find us on YouTube as well. You can always find us on demand, thanks to Beatty Chevrolet. Thanks to everybody for tuning in, connecting with us as well. Calls and texts today.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lively one today, Swain.
We sure did. We sure did.
Talked Nico. Talked to Boo Carter.
Oh, man.
Talked social media. Tim in the YouTube chat, happy birthday, Swain. I hope you can blow out all those candles. And keep adding up.
Just one. I think when you get to this stage, you just do one.
I think that's right.
Yeah. No need for all those candles.
Jesse texted in, I'm glad you were born Swain.
Thanks. I appreciate that, man. No one has said anything more kind than that.
I am too.
Thanks, man. I'm me.
We'll get a list together. I joined Jesse in that.
I agree. I'm glad I was born too, man. Special day. For some people.
Not for Bama DBs.
No, sir. No, sir. They hate July 27th.
July 27th, 1984 was a bad day.
It's a bad day.
For defensive backs.
Bammers.
All right, as we get ready for the weekend coming up, let's hit the power poll.
Captain, we're losing power in the warp engine.
Nuclear power plant.
What's up? I'm Kenny Powers.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I have the power!
With great power comes great responsibility.
Full power, Mr. Scott.
All righty, Swain, the weekend is upon us. Next week, there is football. This is a non-football power poll, but we look at what we can watch this upcoming weekend. You want to hit us with your list?
Well, no football, so we got to hold on the best way we can until we get it. Las Vegas Aces and the Minnesota Lynx, WNBA. The Moet Chandon Belgian Grand Prix, little Formula One race. Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You got the Yankees and the Phillies. And then Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, it's out.
Happy Gilmore, man.
Happy Gilmore 2 is on Netflix now.
Yeah, so enjoy your viewing pleasures this weekend.
All right, number 5, I have 2 options for you. I didn't want to give out too much Peacock watching because not everybody has Peacock. But we get the Tour de France finale this weekend or the World Aquatics Championships this weekend. Both on Peacock.
The what? What's the second one?
The World Aquatics Championships. So, swimming. So, Katie Ledecky will be on display. One of the GOATs. I have the 3M Open at number 4. Happy Gilmore 2 is number 3. I went Dodgers, Red Sox 2, Phillies, Yankees, number 1. I'm more interested to see if the Braves make a move than what they do in their games. They play the Rangers this weekend.
Oh, man. Aquatics, huh? Man, no offense to my swimmers out there. But, man, we need football to hurry up. My man put a World Aquatics on his list.
Tune in.
Are you?
I don't have Peacock.
Okay.
But
sure
I think for anybody that will, it'll be a big splash.
Oh, you're a pretty popular guy. Okay. I'm sure somebody give you their password.
No, that's not how it works.
That's how it's working.
That's frowned upon.
That's how it's working. It's working that way.
All righty. I would like to report that we'll be back on Monday at noon. Don't want to jinx anything, though. So thank you for hanging out with us today. Have a great weekend. Happy birthday, Swain. Love you. And we'll be back to talk some football, I think, on the field Monday in some way.
I hope so. Let's do that.
Will we have resolution on Boo Carter? That I can't report. We'll see what happens, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Thanks so much for hanging out. See you on Monday right here on Josh and Swain.
Jim Rome takes on sports.
I know that